I've watched a assortment of movies we're going to discuss.
Okay.
Some newer than others, but some good oldies. Had a horror tint to most of them. One of the new movies I watched was a movie called Mr. Football. It's a documentary. It's like a minute or an hour 20.
Yeah.
It's about this high school football team, and the state has a Mr. Football award.
Cincinnati Moeller? Was it about Cincinnati Moeller?
No, they're really good. It's Ohio Benedictine.
Okay.
And I guess it was 2004 is either the season after the murder or the season right before a murder occurred. But there's this guy, Ray Williams. He won Mr. Football for the year. Mm-hmm. And you're probably familiar with this name. He was a Buckeye legend in the mid-2000s. Ted Ginn Jr.
Yeah.
He was the runner-up to this guy. So okay. He won Mr. Football. And he's involved in a robbery with a very promising teammate who would be like a sophomore the next year. And that guy, the young sophomore, gets killed. He's involved. He gets on probation. And this guy goes from having offers from Notre Dame to playing at some college in North Carolina that I've absolutely never heard of.
Well, was he part of the robbery?
They conspired together, and like he could have went to prison, obviously, because when you commit a felony act, if someone dies in the act, you can be charged with it. But the judge, man, she had his back, just gave him probation, but it obviously still screwed him over. Yeah. Even West Virginia, one of the schools who were probably, I think, hanging on the longest, decided they wanted nothing to do with this guy.
You can't be involved in armed robbery.
I mean,
did you actually do it, or did you say conspire? What do you mean by
he was like watching, like, I don't know, like for backup. And I guess they didn't expect so they were robbing a drug dealer. And the drug dealer sees this guy pull out a gun. Mind you, I guess it was a fake gun that this kid pulls out.
Oh, is that a good idea?
And then this guy shoots him, and I think he shoots him like in or around he was dead on the scene, I guess. And it's not funny. And I'm not laughing.
You laughed a whole bunch.
I coughed. They like fled the scene, and then they went back, and then I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. I mean, honestly.
Well, he was involved. He was a lookout.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, that's why he was tried.
Wow, he really got a break. I mean,
his life did essentially become. He coaches. I think that is maybe his main source of income. He's like he coaches like middle school. But man, his highlights, he was pretty badass, and I believe it because Ted Ginn Jr. was electrifying. If you've ever seen?
Was he a receiver?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember him.
Ohio State had Santonio Holmes and Ted Ginn Jr. at one point in time playing together.
I tell you, Ohio State is just, well, I don't know. They have a machine there. They really do.
Yeah,
they've been through coaches
with receivers
over the last 30-some years. You know,
they got incredibly lucky that Jim Tressel left, and then they got Ryan Day as quickly as they did.
What about what's his name is in there? The guy coached Florida. No, not him. The guy from Florida.
Oh, we don't talk about Urban Meyer.
Urban Meyer, he was a good coach.
He was a good college coach.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, he's just a bit of a scumbag.
But what did he do? I don't. It's like everybody hates this guy. I don't understand what he did.
He pretended that he had issues so he could retire from Florida, and then when there was a nice. Wow, I don't like him. And the way he looks like Just not my cup of tea.
I know.
I loved Jim Tressel. Is what because I used to like Ohio State a lot.
Yeah, I did growing up. I was growing up, like, baseball hats, like, of colleges were, like, pretty rare. And I only had one, and it was Ohio State.
That would probably be a cool hat to have.
Yeah.
But Jim Tressel was the guy. And, like, I know Woody Hayes punched that Clemson linebacker in the throat, but he's a hero.
Yeah, I mean, not for that, but...
Especially compared to Urban Meyer. I mean, Urban Meyer...
How long was he at Ohio State?
Herb was probably there for around 10... Not even, probably. He probably got there, like, 2013 and was done, like, so 7-ish years, would say. But he let a culture of, like, Florida was just, like, anything goes, man. Like, he had Aaron Hernandez there. Like, they did a documentary on it, but people were like, dude, the stuff they didn't cover would be a good documentary.
Well, I know the one time Tebow was there when they were like, and it was Urban Myers who was like, hey, we're going to win. And he put those guys through, like, physical hell to get.
Their training was really rough, it sounded like. But it was like Catholics and convicts inside that locker room with Tebow and then Aaron Hernandez. They said the Pouncey brothers were pretty.
Hood.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
They were. You did not want to mess with them, I guess. And someone else. I mean, there was a bunch of people, and they just the smallest tidbit go over it, where there was a guy. I guess he got in trouble. And Urban decided to kick him off the team, and then he ended up, either ODing, getting in a fatal car wreck, or killed in some illicit activity.
Yeah.
And Urban said, "When that's why I never kicked them off the team anymore." And it's like, all right.
Well, I don't know why he gets a bad rap. He does.
He looks like he has shit nuggets in his nose. And he's constantly smelling the smell of poo-poo.
He's a winner.
I mean, he.
If I had a college team, I'd want him as a.
He's like, Al Davis said, by any means necessary.
Yeah.
It was actually Malcolm X who said that. But he embodies that.
Okay. Yeah. Al Davis said, "Win, just win, baby." I think what it was.
It ain't cheat. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Did he say that?
John Madden.
Okay.
Who was hired by
Al Davis.
So, you watch anything good? I feel like I've been dominating.
No, I mean, we're going back. I can't. What did I start to watch again? Something I'm starting. Europa Report, sci-fi. So, okay, the Europa Report. I mean, it's not like the planet's dying and we have to, it's just, okay, we're going to do this.
Did you get past the title sequence of this movie?
I know the general gist. But they're going to Europa, which is a moon of Jupiter.
Yeah.
Because there's...
I knew that.
Maybe... Water and... Life. Okay.
Well, where there is water, there might be life.
I can finish my own sentences. Thank you. But... like bacteria. Big fucking deal. So, I mean, how does that, like...
Is this a documentary or is it a movie?
No, it's a movie.
Okay.
But I'm like, they spent, like a private company...
You might be able to learn something from that, though. Like, maybe it's like it survives in a way that we didn't know.
Okay. I mean...
It's a scientific breakthrough, possibly.
Yeah, they spent a lot of freaking money doing it, too.
Well,
and it may be, like, garbage.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, there's water, but it's like so acidic it would it's like acid.
I'm not that was my stomach.
Okay.
Hopefully that didn't get picked up on the mic.
When you announce it, it doesn't help.
Well, they were either gonna have heard it and been like, wow, that was his stomach, or
no, that's so true.
Yeah, I mean, if I had that kind of money, I wouldn't spend it on that.
I mean, I'm all for, like, I get the scientific curiosity at all. But I mean, they wouldn't be able to go to Jupiter for like 30 years.
If that.
Yeah.
I mean,
But you never know. Sometimes there's like what they call a quantum leap in a field.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, we can bend space now, But I mean, we can't even get back to the fucking moon, for crying out loud.
That's what I've been. I mean, we never went. Is the big thing.
Yeah. But we can't.
People won't admit that.
We can't. And Musk is talking about going to Mars and stuff, and I'm like,
if we go
I'm
there,
glad you have that, and possibly, if he's driven enough and puts enough effort and money into it, it could be something that possibly happen.
Because when are they actually going to go?
Like if NASA were doing it, it wouldn't be for like 300 years.
Yeah. Well, they probably see no point in doing so.
Well, yeah, that's definitely part of it.
But also, you're like, why are we going to a moon that has water on it and has life? And what is there proof of water and life on Mars?
No.
Then, I mean, like, that should be... I know it's closer.
Yeah.
But
Jupiter's so fucking far away.
Well, it's still a planet. That it has that going for it.
Yeah.
Like Hawaii's far away, but it has...
benefits?
Yeah. What the weather's supposed to be nice there.
Yeah. You knew that about Hawaii, huh?
And the Hawaiians live there.
Okay.
They have a lot of gangs. Did you know that?
I know, like, I guess it's Honolulu. It's not like all
They have like
peaches and cream.
Bloods and Crips or something.
Probably. They exported them. I mean, they went everywhere.
Yeah, but they're not. I mean, they're what do you call them? Pacific Islanders.
Okay.
I don't know if that's cool or not. I think that's cultural appropriation, my friend.
Yeah.
If you're going to be in a gang,
you make up your own damn gang.
Yeah, exactly.
I remember when I was growing up, because like going to Florida, like when I was young, fairly young, I'm like, whoa, it was a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
And they told me they had, instead of water coming out of their faucets, they had orange juice. I believed it for several years.
That's
I'm like, well, that makes sense. It's like they have a lot of oranges.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it was that long ago where I said, no, that couldn't be. That's not true. But
yes, they have a contract with Sunny D.
Yeah, Sunny D is yummy.
So it's I think it has more sugar than most
it's
sodas, though.
Really sweet, yeah.
I watched another documentary. This one was very interesting. It was 1989. It was like a TV special about devil worship, the rise of Satanism. And this is like either helped spur the Satanic Panic or was mid-Satanic Panic.
Yeah, I remember. I actually remember the Satanic Panic.
Holy hell.
Man, everybody believing.
They were like, all of the bad people are Satanists, essentially. It's like
That's the new witch hunt.
They murder, they do human baby sacrifices, animal sacrifices.
There was a bunch of them supposedly at daycares.
Yeah, that one is...
Just to make it even as most evil as you can be. Let's make one up at a daycare. Everybody will lose their minds.
And I think that was like a watermark moment in the Satanic Panic.
Yeah.
Is where you could say that's the start of it, because there was, I think, convictions. I'm not sure if they got off after they were convicted or what, but it is also like a textbook case for forced confessions, because they are preschool kids and they have imaginations, and they really don't have there was no actual evidence to back up their claims. And man, that's freaking scary, because you're screwed. It's your word against the word of...
I can see the cops saying, no, did you draw pentagrams? And it's like, what are you talking about? It's like, we have nap time. We don't have time to do that. I mean, I have no interest in any of that crap. I mean, but
most
it didn't matter.
Well-spoken baby of the group is like, this is ridiculous.
No, I'm talking about the staff because they
Oh,
had interviewed
yeah.
them.
I mean, they're like, what the hell are you talking about?
It's like, no, we're at a daycare. You know that,
Like,
right?
I don't even know, like, what Satanism really is.
Yeah. There was never really any. I mean, it was just generally just weird kids who would like to get high and
Yeah, it was like
pretend.
Yeah,
There was a guy. There was a church of Satan.
Yeah, Antoine LaVey.
Right. Yeah.
And then before him was someone else.
Aleister Crowley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they were weird occult. They thought there was magic to it. Well, LaVey, I think, was kind of just like, it was very performative. I think it was just
for
like
the sex.
most likely, yeah. And I think it was a very, it was like an almost like hippies. It was a counterculture movement.
Yeah.
Because Christianity, even into the 80s, was such a whatever.
Dominant.
Yeah, I mean, it was Americana.
Yeah.
And I don't know how accepting of other religions they were back then. I mean, it was like you were like, yeah, they're Catholic or they're Christian,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how many. It was probably a rarity if you knew a Muslim.
Oh my God. Well, depending how far you go back, yeah.
And then they always say Judeo-Christian. So I mean, I don't think Jews were prosecuted in the 80s unless I missed that in the textbook. But that was
there was always
other...
some anti-Semitism throughout, even in this country. I mean, it may not have been severe, but
I mean, yeah.
There was, but
there was also a guy. It was like he dressed like he was like a Greek, like an ancient Greek.
Okay.
And he had
like a toga and shit.
Yeah, he had his own thing, and you could tell he was just like manipulating it so that he had like two women who would do weird stuff with him and basically treat him like he's a cult leader.
Yeah.
And they're interviewing him as though this is like culturally significant. This guy's 3-person sect
cult
of Satanism, and that's like,
so you're in a cult. Yeah, how many are in it? Just me. 1-person cult.
They were interviewing a California police officer, and they're like, do you think it's a threat to your community? And he's like, absolutely.
I may have seen this same thing. Was he a black dude?
He was white.
Okay, well, there was
they didn't show any black people,
but there was some black
I thought was
dude
wrong
that like studied it, or he was in law enforcement, and he said no, it was all real, and because there's another thing that I watched about Satanism, and like to this day, because like later they're like, hey man, none of this shit happened, no, it's real, and whatever, once you buy in, sometimes you can't really say,
well,
yeah,
you
I was
gotta
an
make
idiot.
that. Yeah, you kind of got to stick to it, otherwise you lose all credibility.
Yeah. So that was a 70s. So it was the 80s when it was happening, right? Because it was a 70s thing too.
Yeah, I think when the daycare thing happened, I think that happened in the 80s.
That happened in the 80s. Yeah.
And like you watch Paradise Lost, you remember that West Memphis 3, where they got railroaded for a murder, and like they got out 20 years after the fact.
Yeah.
I mean, they said it was Satanism is why they did the murders that they were accused of.
But just some of the, if I'm remembering this, the same one, I mean, some of the stories, I mean, none of them made any sense. I mean, it's like, how did this happen? And then,
they had their expert was an occult expert, and he was a fucking idiot. I mean, it was all made up. He probably read one book, and then the rest was imagination, and he's an expert on it. Yeah. Did you read this book by Aleister Crowley? It's like, dude, he is a contrarian.
Yeah.
I think his name was Damien Eckert or something like that.
Yeah.
And he dressed in all black, and he listened to metal and paint his nails black, and they're like, well, there's your murderer. It's like, dude, it was a professional, or not a professional.
Yeah.
But this guy had done it before.
Yeah.
Clearly. It was 3 kids that were murdered, and he hogtied them. And like, there was stuff that was done to the bodies post-mortem. this guy had a motivation.
With a ritualistic type stuff afterwards.
No, I mean it was like he cut off the genitals.
Well, that's ritual.
Kids.
I mean, I don't mean satanic ritualistic.
Oh, yeah. He was like a little Dahmer.
Yeah.
You know? And like now what we know, but that was in the time period where some of the stuff from the FBI was, or probably should have been, more common knowledge. It was like, that's a sexually motivated crime.
Yeah.
You don't, I mean, or if it's one person, they're really fucking pissed at them. It's probably the spouse.
Yes.
Or a scorned lover or something.
Someone,
you know what I
mean? Emotionally entangled or tied up with this person.
I'm sure little Susie wasn't pissed at Johnny for breaking up with her, though.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, these kids are like first graders.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I mean, they got screwed. I'm glad that there isn't a ton of cases like that.
Yeah.
But it is a shame that it happened at all.
Yeah. Well, I told you. Okay, well, last time we talked about
the Cleveland
Warnos.
Oh, yeah.
And how her first thing was tainted.
That, by the way. Yeah.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I don't know if I added that.
But, I mean, her first trial, and so I would think, even though they probably weren't allowed to bring it up as evidence, and maybe they were, I don't know, but having been convicted
that
on the first trial just sent her on a spiral of...
Yeah, she said, well, if I'm going down for this, I might as well.
Yeah, or, you know, like she couldn't get adequate.
I don't know if that's an excuse or not. I mean, it is an excuse, but I think it was like she kind of got a taste for it. She's like, I can get revenge on these guys. So she was, I mean, and she was doing it to people who sometimes weren't actually malicious.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I mean, her life was such a disaster, you know.
Yeah. There's
that
no
for her
argument.
to turn to the dark side isn't hard to believe.
Yeah. Do you know the movie Monster?
Yeah.
That's based on her.
Yeah.
Well, they make her, me and my fiance watched both. And when we saw the girlfriend of Warnos, we're like, man, they portrayed her very friendly in Monster.
Yeah, they did.
Because that chick was
Wasn't it Christina Ricci?
Yeah. It's
Which, I mean,
like a little girl who like doesn't even, like, they just cut her hair short so she looked like she could pass as like a...
Yeah, she wasn't. I mean, she was super butch and
she
terrible teeth.
She looked ugly for a guy. Well, I don't know what that means. But you know what I'm saying? Like, she was the man in the relation... I don't know if that's politically correct, but... She looked
you're stepping all over yourself here.
She looked like a dude, and an ugly dude at that.
You still look like an ugly dude.
Like, she had, like, bunny teeth. But not not like good bunny teeth.
I don't know
where the ones like protruding out of her mouth. It's like always sitting on her bottom lip.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Why did they do they're like, let's make Aileen they made Aileen Warnos look worse than she really looks.
Yeah.
And then it's almost like they morphed those two characters into Aileen.
How about the girlfriend? Make her kind of attractive.
Yeah, exactly. Romantic interest has to be good looking or it's just not going to sell, guys. I mean, they even did... Well, this one, I don't know if you can find an actor who can actually read if you're going to do this. But they did one on the I-95 killer. He's the guy who admitted to like 900 killings at like the Texas authorities.
That guy with the weird eye?
Yeah. They called it a goopy eye. Because I guess it would like... tear up with
goop.
Yeah.
Just the way you killed 900. It would be like every 3 hours you're murdering somebody.
Like, dude, we found a gold. If you're a cop, we found a gold mine.
Well, he just would, because they were treating him fairly well. So he'd just keep, oh yeah, I did that. How about this girl? She looked familiar. Yep, I killed her.
Hey, we got
Where'd you leave her? Iowa? You found her in Ohio.
They did.
Yeah.
They found like one, and then I think after that, they're just like everything he says is as good as gold. Yeah. Henry something.
Lucas?
Yes, Henry Lee Lucas is the name, and Otis Toll was his boyfriend, and they are the ugliest couple you will ever see.
Oh, he was gay.
I guess.
Okay, I didn't know.
I mean,
that.
I think they were just kind of like lizard brain
Yeah.
because they killed women.
Yeah.
And I think their motivation was sexual as well. And, but there's a movie called Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer. And I mean, they pick a guy who's like gruff looking, and the guy who plays Otis Toll is also kind of gruff looking. But, I mean, they look like fucking Brad Pitt and George Clooney compared to Henry Lee Lucas and Otis Toll. Otis Toll literally is like, I mean, he would be too frightening for the Addams family. This guy just looks like the dumbest, but like physically imposing guy ever. And
threatening.
Yeah. You're like, this guy's a serial killer. You're like, if he could figure out how to use a weapon, I believe it. Because he looks like a Neanderthal. But yeah, I like those movies. I watched Funny Games on YouTube.
I thought you saw that already.
So there's an English version and
Serbian?
the
version?
native, it's like German.
Okay.
You know, Michael Haneke, he directs both. And you would know the woman and the mother and the dad, Naomi Watts and Tim Roth. Tim
Roth?
Tim Roth, very well known from Reservoir Dogs.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Orange. And then Naomi Watts, I know. English Ring, and the others, I believe.
She was not in the others.
Was that Nicole Kidman?
Yeah.
They look so much
They're both
alike.
Australian, so sometimes it gets
Are they
confused.
really?
Yep.
Okay, she's in Mulholland Drive though, and that's a fact. And
Naomi
she is in The Ring, so I got that one right. But yeah, I guess I get Nicole Kidman and Naomi Watts confused
because they're Australian heritage,
and they're blonde.
Yeah.
And their facial structures.
They're both women.
Their facial structures are very similar.
Well, I don't know about
they
that.
They talk very similarly.
I never.
It's
really
a good
felt
movie, man. It's got like these just painfully intense moments. That the villains are fucking evil.
Yeah.
It's all get out. It's brutal.
So which version did you watch recently?
The English.
Okay.
I watched the original originally, and now I've watched the English version. It's available on YouTube.
Okay.
So it's one I'd watch if I were you, though I doubt you will.
I start to watch. What the hell was the other thing I was starting to watch?
Winnie the Pooh?
For some reason, what I was thinking. Quantum physics does interest me, but it's like so complicated. I don't understand it. So I started to watch something on quantum physics, and I lasted 5 or 3 minutes. And it's like, even when they started to explain, I'm like, yeah, I'm out. Yeah, I don't understand this.
I mean, is that string theory? Is that in quantum
physics? I think that's part of it, yeah. Where
and
everything
I don't know how you explain
is a
that.
string. It doesn't have physical...
Time is a string. I get that.
That's not what it is.
It's like it's a straight line.
Matter is just vibrating
strings.
Yeah, but I don't think the strings actually have any mass, though. Whatever. I don't understand.
It's atoms.
This is far below. This is like 1/quintillionth of an atom. Okay.
Ooh.
So subatomic.
I think what is interesting is like I think when you get to like being able to see individual atoms, which I don't even know if we can.
Yeah,
atoms. We can look at atoms on a microscope,
mm-hmm.
But it's like there's so much space in between atoms where it's like you're mostly just made up of
air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's almost like how is anything actually
hard
physically
have a physical
shape and form?
Yeah.
But I guess it moves, so it's I don't know.
Yeah,
just saying that science is difficult.
Science is hard. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I remember I was thinking of things that I didn't realize until later in life that, like, the Jupiter is all gas. I didn't know that. I thought it was just a regular planet. You could walk on it and.
Wouldn't near the. I mean, at some point it would have to take physical form. Yeah.
I don't think so. I mean, even though it's extremely dense, I guess you could make gas dense enough that it would have physical form.
I mean,
but
you'd have to have a core. I don't know.
Well, the core could be like.
I thought there was like a surface eventually.
I don't. Oh my watches. I don't think so.
I guess I learned something new today. I mean, I don't know how a planet can exist. I just don't understand how there can be gravitational force to keep it spherical without there eventually.
What about the sun?
Yeah, but it's because it's combusting. Like, that's what keeps it gaseous, is because it's like perpetually combusting.
Well, okay, so
and I know Pluto's cold.
And that's all I learned.
Yeah, but it would I mean, if it was so gaseous and so condensed,
well, Pluto isn't gas.
It would have to be.
It's a rock. It's rocky.
Which one are we talking about?
Jupiter.
Oh.
He brought Pluto in for some reason.
I thought you said Pluto. I know you said Jupiter. Now.
But I was thinking too. It's like if something's dense enough, it has form.
I guess. I mean, let's look it up. Is there any... can you walk on Jupiter? Hypothetically. No, it is not possible to be on Jupiter, as there is no solid surface to land on. It is a gas giant made of hydrogen and helium. Any attempt to land would result in being crushed by the immense pressure, vaporized by extreme heat, so I guess it is super hot, torn apart by powerful winds, or obliterated by intense radiation. So there's no solid surface? How? I don't understand that.
Well, just an enormous amount of gas throughout billions of years kind of started to get caught up in a
Okay, but here's
whirlwind.
Another thing. It is theorized that Jupiter has a solid core of rock and or exotic ice.
In the very middle. Okay, well, I mean...
So, I mean, it's like, you would never be able to make it there, but there is a surface.
Yeah.
So that's Google. Fuck you assholes.
I don't. I kind of
like, because that makes sense. Because it can't.
Yeah, but the core's so small compared to the size of the planet.
In comparison to the planet, but I guess the core is thought to be even larger than the size of Earth.
Okay, but yeah.
So I just ran the math in my head, and it has to be.
No. Okay.
I just read that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You're right. I just did the math. It could be actually, because it's really big.
I have no idea how big Jupiter is. Nor it's all theoretical, isn't it?
Not
it's
planets.
Gas.
It's not theoretical, you idiot. No.
A telescope is just a picture of what something used to be.
Okay, well, Jupiter's not that far away.
From us?
Yeah.
How many planets are in between us?
What difference does that make?
Just to give me frame of reference.
Okay, so when we look at the sun, when we look at the sun, it's 8 minutes.
To us.
Correct. Now, to Jupiter is more, but it's probably not more than like 20 minutes.
Let's take a peek. How long does it take light to travel from sun?
Not sun, from the Earth to Jupiter, idiot.
Well, we can just 43 minutes. So I think it's 7.
8.
I think it's 7. Well, whatever. We'll say 35.
Okay.
So 35 minutes. That's a fucking long ways, big guy.
A lot can happen. It could just all of a sudden disappear, and we wouldn't know for like half an hour.
From us to the sun, it's 5 times further away than we are to the sun. From us to it. Now, you extrapolate gravity.
And the curvature of space-time. People would say, I say space-time, and people say space-time, And I think it's just to sound smart. Because, like...
No one knows what it means.
Well, I think physicists do, but I don't. You know, it's like just... Instead of talking about space or time, I just say space-time. Because I don't know what exactly it means.
It's like, well, I have like a dedicated nap time, and then I have space time too. So that's the only time I use it.
Yeah, but like
maybe the definition's different.
In a non-nap related or
well, I'm not napping
one for
during
people
space time.
over like 90 IQ.
Nap is for nap time. Space time is its own thing.
Okay, but they talk about space time. I'll
if someone's really annoying me, I go space time, and it means give me some space.
Yeah, go away. No, but and there's other gaseous planets too, but we're not going to talk about them. Jupiter almost became a sun. Almost got promoted.
How much heat does it give off? Enough for other planets
it's
to
not,
feel it?
I don't think it's combusting. Like when they talked about the heat, I think that was from friction. Not
of gases just
as you're being pulled into, yeah.
Oh, the gravitational force is so great.
I believe, because I don't think it's hot. It's not a hot planet, I don't believe.
Well, yeah, I know I just keep getting stuck on the same point. But like for
the
me...
core, we could walk on the core.
How does gravity work without there being...
It doesn't have to be physical form. It could be gaseous. It could be just matter. Gas is matter, a type of matter. So if you get enough of it and it's dense enough, it has a gravitational pull. Got me?
It's confusing.
To you, I mean, yeah.
You don't understand the third door hypothesis, which isn't a hypothesis at all.
No, it's a theory. You're right.
Yeah.
So what? It's never going to happen. Is it going to happen in real life?
Simpler than
no, it isn't.
Than how gravity works on a gaseous planet, which apparently the core has to be solid anyways. So it's
I think at any planet would probably. Well, who knows? There's a lot of weird
because the gravitational force towards the center is immense.
Correct.
It's like that's what keeps the core from just not being a core anymore.
Correct. Yeah.
So in theory, if gravity is dense or pulling hard enough, it eventually is going to force it to be.
That's what I thought, but apparently not.
Well, we need someone smart to.
Yeah, when our viewers, can you please kind of explain this? Because
someone's going to fucking
scratcher.
chat GPT it and paste it in the comments, and chat GPT can be wrong. It can make mistakes.
Yeah, but something like that, I think it would be probably...
Because it would probably just cite a textbook or something.
Yeah. I mean, something we're way too lazy to do on our own, right?
It's just more fun.
Yeah.
If someone posts it.
We like to be interactive with our audience.
I watched Strange Harvest. I told you about that. That one's newer, 2024. It's about a serial killer. It's a cult inspiration.
Oh, really? I've seen that actor. I saw him in something else.
I doubt you did, but...
No, I did. I'm telling you. I'm looking him up.
What actor?
Well, whoever the lead actor is in that.
Dude, I don't know who the lead actor is.
I've seen... You realize...
Peter Zizzo?
Oh, Jesus. What's it called? Strange Harvest?
Yeah.
Did you watch Stranger Things?
I don't.
I never have either. I don't know.
I guess it's
when they had
out
kids
like today or something.
All these stupid kids. I'm like, I don't. I never saw E.T.
And you never saw a bear you didn't like.
Yeah. I never saw. It's like E.T. looks so dumb to me. And there's like any movie, there's like kids hijinks and all that. I mean, God, I'm an adult. I don't want to watch that crap.
I've never seen
They
E.T.
make cutesy little. I mean, come on.
But I have watched like the coming of age, the quintessential coming of age movies, like Goonies.
Mm-hmm.
I like Goonies.
Okay, I like Goonies. I agree with that.
And Stand By Me. You ever seen that?
Yeah, that's Stephen King. It was the
He's
actual.
an amazing writer.
I know
People don't give him enough credit.
The actual short story was called The Body.
Because
they went to go see a dead body.
Apropos, wouldn't you say?
Well, I would say it better than apropos.
Let's hear it. 3, 2, 1.
Apropos.
Very good. Pass with flying colors.
Wow, Strange Harvest is 92.
Yeah, people are giving it a lot of credit.
Show me the cast.
They're all unknowns. You don't, like... That's why I said you don't know.
I thought I knew.
Because there's not, like, a main... I mean, there's the main antagonist.
Isn't it a serial killer?
Yeah, he's been in 2 movies. The other one I don't even think has come out yet.
Okay, this is not who I thought.
I figured.
It must be another movie that I saw.
Oh, no. It's called The Outer Wild. Maybe it's a play on The Outer World. He plays Ty.
Ty?
Let's see.
I know him.
See how many people have watched. 128 have watched it on Letterboxd.
I wish I could. This cat had a good look about him. This Zizzo guy didn't look like much of anything. To me personally.
Well,
I'm unimpressed.
They all play their roles sufficiently. And it's more about the antagonist anyways. And
okay.
It's
he's the antagonist?
I mean, he doesn't even have any dialogue. It's all via he plays a pseudo Zodiac type. And the ending is pretty wild
okay, stop. I know what you're going to do.
Which is lore building.
Okay.
But you don't know what that means, but it's like well here's the thing. It's like the what's that book that the only Lord of the Rings book they haven't made a movie.
Silmarillion?
Yeah, like that.
Silmarillion
gives you deeper insight.
Oh my god, is it deep. I did read it.
There's a lot of lore. That's a lore building book. This is just like goes deep on, and you're even left with questions after the ending. You're like, what?
Okay.
What happened? And I think they're trying to set up a sequel. There's another thing else.
Well, and everybody wants to do that. It's like, well, if it makes it,
yeah, dude, make a franchise, and then the second movie only has to be half as good as the first.
Well,
and then the third movie can just be a movie.
If we make it, it's worth watching. Yeah, in our opinion.
Look at, for example, David Gordon Green. He did Halloween, and then like Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends. Halloween, very good. And everyone's excited. They're like, this is the best Halloween movie I've seen since the original. Mm-hmm. And then Halloween Kills, people are like, what was that?
Yeah.
Such a, there was quality in some aspects, but story-wise, you're like, whoa, they screwed the pooch. And then Halloween Ends, you're like, man, they shit the bed.
Well,
and I don't know what's worse.
That's the Matrix. It's like, I'm so excited about Matrix 2. I mean, Matrix was such a big deal,
Take this one on for size. Let's say we're living in a Matrix.
Yeah,
imagine
you say that every time I see you.
Imagine you heard there was another Matrix, though, that we're not living in. When you just be like, well, I don't really care much for that one.
I like mine.
That's probably
well, you know what? As we were talking about quantum physics, I can't remember exactly what it's called. It's the
multiverse.
Well, yeah, okay, the multiverse, right? So the many worlds theory. So, I mean, which one is real? You know what I mean? They're all very similar, but slight differences in them.
And I guess that's okay. So, and this is something where if you go on the premise that space is infinite.
It isn't. They've proven that. Or that is a well-known theory.
Well, let's look it up. It's the first thing that comes up.
And don't say space. It's a universe.
It is currently unknown whether space is infinite or finite, as we can only observe a portion of the universe.
Oh, I thought
I was going to say, I'm like, how would we know?
I swear to God, I read that they had... And then, because I always thought it was like, okay, what's beyond the end of it then?
That's the question. Well, this is my theory. If it's infinite, it's like you cross over a plane. And maybe that's the dimension that we don't even understand, but maybe it could actually take physical shape, where if you travel far enough into the abyss, it's almost like as you reach the end of one ocean, you then just begin, and so you're like in the outer rim of our universe, and then you literally like you cross over into the other second thing of the multiverse. And hypothetically, if you were just traveling,
It just keeps going.
infinitely fast, you would just travel through all of the iterations of the universe.
Yeah.
And with that, it's like there is a universe where we're having this exact conversation right now, but you're left-handed and I'm left-handed and my name's your name, and you know what I mean? And every iteration exists, hypothetically.
An infinite amount of iterations?
If it's infinite, yeah.
Okay.
To where
I'll never sleep again.
every single
It's too much to think about.
there's a universe where everything you say happens and everything you say doesn't happen. And it's just it's yeah,
Every conceivable.
possibility has
Iteration,
been
yeah.
accounted for. Also, and
See,
there's
I don't think that's true. I don't think there's a multiverse. I don't. I'd have to read more about. I mean, not that I know anything about like theoretical physics, but I guess it has to exist for certain formulas regarding
I don't know.
quantum physics, or
I don't know even what formula that would
I mean, that's why string theory. It's like what they are is they're solutions to problems that they can't answer regarding the universe.
Yeah.
So string theory is one, multiverse is another, and I don't know what else. There's several, I'm sure.
But you could say hypothetically, it's like, well, what? Maybe there's just another verse, and not multiple. Or I guess it would be multiple. There's two, but what if there's just one other, and we don't know like what's different about it?
Bizarro land.
Could be that. Could be slightly different. Could be.
See, well, I have to, well, like I'm going to read it and understand it, but I don't know. I just don't. I don't think it.
I think Stephen
sense.
King, or not Stephen King, Hawking
Yeah.
was a believer in that, but that's probably because of the math that he was like married to. Or if you are like me, you think he's basically like an industry plant, like Helen Keller, and probably a lot of other people that I'm not even onto
How do
yet.
you get like this? Like you just have so many conspiracy theories.
They're fun.
Yeah, but
You
they're
just-
not
all-
true.
Literally, you just have to invest like just learning
Minimal
about
amount
them.
of time
Yeah.
into it.
I don't research. The only piece of research I had was before he had his voice box, the computer voice box.
Yeah, I know.
He had an interpreter,
Uh-huh.
and I suggest anyone watch those videos because it is the opposite of compelling. It's like,
Oh my God.
there's no way that guy is understanding anything he says.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I would be more akin to believe someone could interpret what turtles can say.
Turtles aren't as dumb as people think.
But we don't understand them yet.
True, they're basically walking rocks.
Rocky. Do you remember the Nathan For You episode? He put his business card on a turtle.
Right.
Because, and it's like you have to always be cognizant of it, or it'll just be like
Walk away.
lost in your office.
Oh.
You might step on it and kill it. So he gave it, and he's like, pretty smart, huh? And the girl was not happy about it. It's like, you have to care for this. And I don't know what kind of turtle it is, but some turtles live to be pretty freaking old, you know?
The real big ones, yeah.
Yeah, this was a tiny one, but maybe it was a baby. I don't know.
Yeah.
I wish I was half as witty and smart
my
as
God.
him.
But he's just... And I went to business school, and I got pretty good grades.
He has stuff on HBO Max.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, because he
Did you do stand-up?
no, he has like series and
Oh, okay.
movies.
So that's his thing.
Yeah, he did something with Emma Stone, and I guess it's like pretty nuts.
Oh, really?
Good, but and he did another series He has like 2 things now that he's done post Nathan For You.
Oh, wow, cool, good for him. Because I really thought he was just.
I thought he was just gonna
outrageously funny.
walk away at like the peak of his career.
Well, I mean, some of the insane things he did, but like the one, he was trying for a mechanic to become known as like someone who would never lie to you. Like, you know what I mean? So he gave him cookies.
Salt cookies.
He's like, you salt. Yeah. Have another one. He's like, no, it's okay.
Do you like my cookies? And then he makes him admit he didn't like the cookies after the fact. Oh, God.
What he did to, what was it? Was it bad Starbucks? Is that what he called it?
Yeah.
I remember that making the news
He had
before
to
I knew
drop
anything
it.
about him.
Because it was going to be like a
You're going to
landmark
sue the
case.
shit out of him.
Well, I guess he had like legal precedent, though. And or it could have made legal precedent.
Had they allowed him to do it,
To every single business would have been.
that they could use a name in that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's probably why, because I think other business, I mean, Starbucks could have sued him into.
Yeah.
I mean, but he would have been tied up in litigation for probably like
Oh my God.
so
Forever.
long. Because
Yeah.
there probably would have been a lot of like of the best lawyers on both sides.
I mean, we don't realize it, but like some of these corporate legal battles, they're decades. They can be decades, you know?
Well, that's what they want to do.
Well, sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On this one, they would.
It's like
probably
we
want
just
it-
never, they wanted that to be decided. They cannot do that.
Yeah, but it was genius, and he had the poo flavored ice cream or whatever, and they're like, "This tastes like shit." He's like, "It's funny you mentioned that." It's like, how did you know that was the flavor? They're like, "Well, it's a figure of speech." He's like, "Well, this was."
This was inspired by.
He's like, "It's chemically identical to the taste of it, though." Yeah, he's hilarious, man. He's literally a comedic genius.
Yeah.
I thought he was like Dave Chappelling it, but like not just going to Africa.
Just like
He
dropping
was
out.
just like, I'm gonna be just blend in with the rest of the world now.
Yeah. But I went to business school and I got pretty good grades. For him to be, so he decided to become a business consultant. Oh my God, what's that guy? He's just so. Do you remember the time he had the tiny check?
Instead of a big check, they give him
Well,
a
you know,
tiny
the
check.
big, yeah. So he's there. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to, for whatever reason. But it was like real fucking small. Because he did a charity for something. I can't remember what it was. And then he attacked this one store's merchandise because it had something to do with Nazis or something.
Oh yeah,
And I think it actually maybe did, or it was thought to because of
like
him.
North Face jackets. So
Yeah.
he made his own that is like very.
Yeah.
He's like
The opposite.
deny nothing.
Yes.
In the home page of the website that sells these, and I think it currently sells jackets still. Like the website still
Oh, really?
works today. It's like a, you know what I mean? And it's all historical information about the Holocaust.
Okay.
But he got the one guy, he has like a consultant about how to have the section look. And he had
I don't remember that.
He had Auschwitz inspired shit all over, and the business owner talked to the consultant. He's like, I don't know where you got your degree and thought this was a good idea. We're trying to sell things here. And the guy's real defensive. I think he thought, in theory, yeah, this would be. He just like went buck wild, you know.
I do. I knew he'd set up some kind of
Super elaborate, where it has like
Setting.
the same fence as like Auschwitz. And there's like an oven in one of the corners.
Oh my God. His parents must be like, well, he's doing well. It's like he's nuts, but
I wonder if they must be smart. They probably get his sense of humor, but to them it's like, because you're like, oh, my sense of humor is like goofy and outlandish. They
Yeah.
probably feel the same, but
Yeah.
there's like some appreciation of it, but they're like, oh, that's Nathan, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
But
What time is it?
almost time. How do you want to end it?
Like civilization, or you mean podcast?
Well, I mean, there is the
Why don't we
theory.
get guests?
Like who?
Tom Brady? No, I'm kidding.
I can email him.
I've watched, I watch his podcast. I mean, a lot of them are sports oriented, whatever, and people dig sports, whatever. Fucking boring. These guys are boring.
You got to be really into. I mean, it's almost like political stuff, but
yeah.
you just got to
we
be
could
really
do
into sports.
political. I know we could do political.
Yeah, political.
I don't know if
now
people
that I'm
would
getting,
like us anymore.
Yeah.
Like us
now that I'm getting older, policy and politics are more interesting.
Yeah.
I like the headlines more than the nitty gritty. Obviously, like I don't give a shit about
Trade policy with Taiwan.
small players and how they influence.
Yeah, I mean, From what I read, I get like a mixture of the two of that. So sometimes I'll know details that are like, who cares?
I know Mamdani visited Trump, and now it seems like Trump is closer to him than I think a lot of people would have expected.
Yeah,
I would have to imagine, and like I know this is going to sound.
I think they agreed to disagree, but we're cordial.
I think he's probably going to be exempt from Mamdani stuff. That's my thinking, or that Mamdani is going to like cut him breaks for him to kind of not go after him, because.
Yeah.
But I don't know, if you're Mamdani, you might want Trump to go after you.
A lot of them do, yeah.
Because it instantly gives you name value.
Yeah, it gives you name value, fundraise off of it.
That's what Gavin Newsom was he was begging Trump to acknowledge him.
I'm sorry. I mean, I'm sure there's very good Democrats that make a great president. He
is the best of all of them.
I just don't think he's he's just, everything goes to crap. I mean,
California, the land of dreams,
well,
in pictures.
They'll never rebuild the Palisades, which is a portion that got burnt.
Well, it's all going to become.
It'll probably become
government land or whatever.
Something.
They're going to build
high impact housing, or
yeah. I mean, that was part of the deal that came out shortly after the fires.
Well,
like a year after, they're like, they get.
It hasn't been a year since.
Oh, then not even.
Then
not even a year. 6 months.
Well, the fire that started it was a fire before that they put out, but even the people who were on site said it's not completely out, and it reignited. And those winds, and then you have hell
well, people
on earth.
say it was they say that's a conspiracy, that they wanted that to burn so that they could just buy up all the land after the fact.
Possibly, because
I think they ended up buying up over a quarter of all the land.
I did not know that. Well, I mean, they'll get as much as they want, because no one's ever going to be able to build there. They're not. They're so slow at everything. They can't sign their name in a day, for some of these agencies.
Well, I'm surprised like BlackRock and whatever didn't just buy up all that land, because that's like.
Well, I mean, it's not necessarily for sale,
How's it work?
Eminent domain, they might be able to get some, but that's, different.
What would the standing be? Is it just like, well, this is so fucked up, we need to take it? That'd be a stretch, but generally it's like, we need to put a highway through here, or, with them, they could say we need wetlands here, to stop any potential future fire,
or just for the environment in general. Yeah. But with him, his attachment to that fire has to be something that no one would vote for him for. I mean,
I don't even think people make the correlation. I really don't. I think people who are honestly, I think you have to be conservative.
Yeah.
I think even if you're moderate, you don't make that connection.
Moderates might, I think. Because, I think even moderates know that it's the land of red tape. California's the land of red tape. I mean, it just, if he runs for thing, you'd say, hey, look, how about that high-speed rail? Mm-hmm. I mean, they're never going to finish that. They're never. It's been over 20 years, I think.
Well,
I don't know. It went from like $11 billion project to over $100 million 100 billion, yes. So come on. I mean, but he could get elected easily.
Oh, yeah. I mean, in my opinion, he's the guy that's going to...
I mean, what's her name's not going to run. She might, but I think she'll drop out.
Kamala?
Yeah, she'll drop out if she goes at all. Who else would there be?
I mean, I guess
AOC may actually end up running. I mean, she's the most successful bartender I think I've ever met.
She's got the name value.
Yeah, but she doesn't know anything. It's like Mamdani doesn't know any. It's hard to run a city. You know?
I wouldn't sign up for it.
I mean, it's really, really hard. And he doesn't have any experience at all.
Yeah,
none.
How did he even come to prevalence?
I have no idea. I mean, he was involved in New York politics. I don't know what he was. He's council member or something. He's like 30-something. But he's a Nepo baby. He never worked.
Well, then that's how. He must have had incredible funds to just get his name on the map. Because he came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And it was like, in the lead up, it might have even been like 3 months is when I started to hear about him. I'm like,
who's this guy?
Holy fuck, I hope he doesn't get elected.
Yeah.
And then that's usually a good sign that someone's going to get elected.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Well, guys,
you listened.
We're clocking out on this one, but we hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, be sure to subscribe to the channel and comment the scientific answers we're looking for.
Yeah, because we don't know any of that. And for us to look it up, I don't know how much, 5-10 minutes of my life I can't spare.
I don't have enough hard drive for that.
Yeah.
It's maxed out. All right. Bye.